Hello there everyone and welcome to One-on-One Studios. Today I'm going to be showcasing one of my newer ships, the ISPA Hauler. Hauler is just a placeholder name because I still haven't figured out anything better for it, so it's the ISPA Hauler. You might be able to figure out, it doesn't haul just resources, it hauls ships. This is a carrier class, this is the first ISPA carrier class, and it comes with the unique specs of an ISPA carrier. Speak English, please. Okay. I think I've got this back. English left me for a moment, but so some of the special features are it's gray and blue. It's self-sustainable, meaning it has cargo containers, refineries, and assemblers. And that's pretty much it. It just comes with those two features. If it's self-sustainable and it's blue in gray, then it's most likely an ISPA, one of my ISPA ships. So as you can see on the outside, it's a carrier, so it's not supposed to really go into combat, but there are some defenses on the side, some big cannons here. We got two missile turrets. Don't know why it's not mirrored on the other side. I'll have to fix that. And then some Gatling turrets. And you might be able to notice right when you look at the ship, it is not symmetrical. I decided to do this because, I make a lot of symmetrical ships, and I decided let's making something not symmetrical. And the idea originated from this wing piece right over here with the stage thrusters in them. This piece right here originated. This was the start of my design. This thing right here. It's not what I started building with, but that's what I wanted the ship to have. This piece right here. And also the control deck off to the side of the wing. So if we land right here, this is like a VIP landing pad. It's for VIP transports. Transports can come in here, and if we open this door, we enter a small little airlock. Since there is air in the game, and such a great update to the game, we are going air. Everything is. If we turn on my HUD, you can see it. The entire ship is fully. Like, it has oxygen. It has oxygen in the ship. So let's head upstairs to the control panel first. Turn off my HUD there. Turn up here, and you can see almost 360 degrees. I don't want to show you what's behind me yet, but get to that in a second. We got some control console here. No, give that a steady look. And if I look behind me, we have ship specs. This thing right here displays all the oxygen is updated. You can see it scrolling. It's updated to all the air tanks on the ship. All of them. No, it's not oxygen, not air tanks, it's the air vents. You can see air vents and then the oxygen level. All of them, everything is green. Everything is good and going. If we come over here, you can see what we have on the ship. Obviously right now there's nothing on it because there's nothing. Right here is on damage block, so if you're being in combat and you don't you want to know what was hit during the attack, you can look over here and it tells you anything that was hit during the attack. And over here it shows you all the weapon systems, how much ammo they have left in them, and just all that. And for some reason, oxygen generators pops up on this list. I don't know why. It just does. Right here we have our location, and this updates updates with everything else, so it tells us our current location. And this is what we're low on. This shows everything that we're missing and we're low on, and obviously it's everything. But if it wasn't everything, things would be popping up and showing this is what you need to pay attention to. So yeah, and it just that updates every second along with the rest of displays, and it just pretty much goes off of so if that and I have it you can change it, the settings, to set it to, let's say 10. So if you only have 10 of that resource, it will it'll show up on the panel, but I just have it on 1. I just have it on 1 and 0 and 0, so anything that you don't have any of, then it'll show up. Otherwise it won't show up, because things that don't show up is probably something you're gonna want. If we come up here, we can come into the control room for the 2 hangars, you can see this is a pretty vast inside of the ship. I'll show you the airtight doors and what they do in a second, but I'm going to be showing you the back of the ship too. Right here in these 2 little compartments are medical bays. Since this ship is symmetrical all the way up to point the wing and the hangar, the control tower, everything's symmetrical until then. Except for a couple parts. There's a couple parts that are. But other than that, everything is symmetrical. So come down here, and you can see the armory. It's in the back of the ship, like all the other ISPA ships. That's another unique thing. There's an armory in all my ships that has explosives for breaching through doors without having to grind them down, and guns for fending off anyone if we're intruding. The explosives are more of attacking someone's ship, other than so pilots can take those with them if they're going to be boarding some ship. They're just preset, and if we press this will decompressurize the room, and since the oxygen tanks are completely full, it doesn't do anything, so we're gonna get sucked out. Oh, never mind, this place is still airtight. It's still perfectly airtight. So you got a lot of air vents, because this place takes forever to fill up. Like, it takes a long time. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Alright, what did I just do there? What is that? Go away. Okay. So if we keep coming down here, you can see that a security camera, a surveillance camera, so we can look around the hangar bay. But over here, yeah, that's basically the interior of the ship. We got 2 connection nozzles over there. You can see the window that we looked out of earlier. And if we just come over here, this is what I think is the best part of this ship. So in a survival scenario, somebody's building the back hangar is the construction hangar where they build ships and they repair them or do whatever they need to do to the ship. And people over there most likely want the helmets, because the ship is completely pressurized, and with the new couple updates, you lose oxygen in your suit. So you want to take off your helmet so you don't lose any oxygen in your suit in case you want to leave and do that stuff. Yeah. So you can see there's different segments for ships. The 3x4 are for the pincers, and 4x4 are for the 80-17 fighters. But so going back on the topic of, you don't want that place to depressurize while they're constructing, and you don't want them to have to leave or put on the helmet. So I found out a system to do this. All of these in here, they start to depressurize, and then that back door closes. And as that back door closes, it should shut, and then this one will start to open. Yep, see, there you go. See, this entire place depressurizes, so I don't lose any oxygen during this process. And we can get in our ship and fly out. You have about a 15-second margin until these start to close again, because it's on timer blocks. I can set up all the timers, and see there you go. Everything's starting to close again. So if you don't get in that time, you're gonna have to click the button again and start the process over again, which isn't great for having to go into combat, but it works. And then you can see the back door opens, and this place is still full of oxygen, and we hasn't lost a single bit. The only way into the ship was up by the VIP hangar and through this main door. So getting out of this ship is pretty limited to. If you're going into the ship, if you're leaving the ship, you better make sure you're leaving the ship. Otherwise, you're just gonna be constantly waiting for this door to open. And so that's basically the ISPA hauler. It's a pretty basic interior. It's nothing more, but for any more videos, I am doing I'm working on another ship. Give me any I don't want to give you any ideas of what it's going to look like, but when that showcase video, I'm going to be asking for a name. So right now I'm asking for a name for the ISPA hauler. Hauler is just a placeholder at the moment, so come up with any good names for the ship. I would be gladly to put them in. So thank you for watching, and have a great day.